Hey everyone, welcome back to Craps University. Today we're going to break down a powerful but disciplined strategy. This strategy is called the 440 regression, and it's very straightforward. This strategy is for players who want to hit the table hard right out of the gate, but also want a safe and smart way to lock in profits fast. So today we're going to start with $440 on the inside. So there's four numbers. So think about it. 100 on the 5 and 9 and 120 on the 6 and 8. 120 because it's divisible by 6. It's pretty straightforward. And this happens after a point has been made and we play that point. We're not playing the pass line. We're only going to concentrate on these inside bets. Once we regress all the way down to the base bets on this $25 table, which would be 110 inside, then we can start spreading out and pressing depending on what numbers, and it's really kind of your choice of what you want to do. You can even take that profit if you'd like. If you play on a $10 or $15 table, you can still use this same strategy, but when you're at 110, you can regress down additionally to 10, 12, 12, 10, which is 44, or 15, which would give you 66. So pretty straightforward. I think there's not a lot that we need to really discuss in this. I think doing a walkthrough or playthrough, however you want to call that, is right in order. All right, coming out. Two craps. All right. Doesn't really impact us. 7. Winner 7. Pay the line. We're not playing the line, so $10. Easy 10. All right. So here we're going to demo this playing with green chips instead of black chips. So that's 400 and that's 50. So what'll happen here is we will take that, we'll put that in our rack. And that's 440 right there. The reason why we're playing with green chips, and if you're at a casino, you might play with green chips. Once the dealer understands what you're doing, regressing after one hit, that he or she might just leave green chips up for the 440 because it's easier than playing with black chips. All right, 8. Easy 8. Okay, so we know that 120 pays 150. And at this time, you can ask the dealer to regress you down to 220 inside. Okay, so you take all this, which is $370 of that 440. So we almost have that paid off now. That is this roll right here. That first roll is the first roll after we get our 440 out is the most critical roll. If Big Red shows up, then we lose it all. If you hit, we've made a huge dent. We need $70 more to pay that 440 off. And then we're free and clear and we're playing with casino money. All right, let's go. 7 out. All right. Tough luck, but that's craps. And so we'll just take some black chips. Rack that up. All right, we're coming out. That number's off. All right. 5. No field 5. All right, our bets are off. Now they're working. 8. The easy way. All right, so we know 120 gets paid 150. We're going to regress down. And so all those black chips get picked up. And the same deal. We've got that's the winner. 200, 300, $370 right there that we will just rack up. Pretty easy on that one. That's the danger roll. If we don't hit that, then that really puts us in a hole. All right, roll them. 7 out. Again, that stinks, but that's craps. We're not in bad shape. All right. Let's see if we can get a good roll here. All right. Hard 8, the square pair. So again, we're going to go 440 across. Get some change. Put that 20 back. And that point was 8, and we're rolling. 9. Center field 9. All right. So we know that 100 pays 150. Dealer, regress me down to 220 inside. And again, And again, right there, $370. $70 short. So we're still $210 short of being even. I know that because we sevened out at this roll after regress down the first time. 70 times 3 is 210. And 5. All right. So we hit a 5. We know that 50 pays 70. So we get 7 for every 5. 70. And dealer, regress me down to 110 inside. And so here we've got 150, 75, 80, $180. So what did I say? Those 3 rolls, or the first 2, we lost on on this, what should have been the second hit. But now this is $180 and we were $210 down. Now we're only $30 down for this entire series. So I think if you can consistently make the 2 rolls, the 2 that I just made, you're in good shape. Because we have paid off our bets in almost the first 2 series of shooters. So this is where it gets fun, you know. All right, roll 'em. 5. All right. So we know 25 pays 35 on a 4. So what do? So I am going to buy the 4, pay my $1 vig, get $4 change, and that's now a buy bet. And let's go. And yo 11. All right, nothing working, nothing happening. And 3, AC Deucey, still nothing happening. And 6. All right. So 6, 30 pays 35. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to press that 6. The reason why I press the 6 is there's 5 ways to win on a 6. That's pretty good. The reason why I bought the 4 is there are 4 ways to win on a 5, 3 ways to win on a 4. You add those 2 together, it's 7 ways to win now on this end. $5. All right. 5. 25 pays 35. I'm going to press that. I'm going to bank that. All right. And we're going to roll them. And 4. All right. So that buy on the 4, 1 pays 2. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to rack 25. I'm going to buy the 10. I've got to pay my $1 vig. So now I'm fully across. Bets are paid off. We're in good shape. So let's make some money. 9. No field 9. All right, 25 pays 35. On this, I'm going to press that 9 to 50. I'm going to rack the 10. All right, you can see what I'm doing here is I'm trying to build back up my bets to where I can really make some money. 2 aces, 2 craps. All right, nothing really happening there. And 8 point. All right, here same thing. That was the point. I'm going to press the 60, rack the 5. So you're probably wondering, Rob, what's going on? Take some profit. All right, everything's off right now and we're rolling. Come out. That's 9. 9 on the come out. All right. Let's go. And 7 out. All right. That's too bad. So, you know, at any time when you get, if I would have come down, back down to the base, that would have given me 110. Okay? And we would have lost that. And we lost $160 because we had all the numbers across. Not a big deal. That was a super roll for us. We're happy. But we're not done, okay? And we're coming out on this one. 7. Winner 7. Pay the line. 12 midnight. Craps. Six. Point is 6. All right, here we go again. There we go. 440 on the inside. Let's see what happens. 7 out. That's the most dangerous roll because now where we were in good shape, now not so good. But it is craps. Things come and go. And we're coming out. 7. Pay the line. Nothing for us. And 4. 4 the easy way. All right, again. Let's go 400, 20, 40. All right, this is the one that we hate. It's just not a nice roll. 9. Center field 9. All right. So that 9 pays 150. And I'm just setting up so I can regress down. All right, so 150, and I'm going to take all the black because I spread out with green, and we're going to regress down and again 370 racket, and with that we are looking for something to hit. Nine. All right, so that 9, 150 pays 70. Okay, and we're going to regress down to the base table bet, and that is the 170 that we rack up. Now that we're back, we're paid off, we're technically playing with casino money from here on out. Let's see if we can make some smarter decisions instead of being very risky. Four. That's the point. Point is 4. They hit it. All right. Coming out. We're off on the come out roll. And 6. 6 the easy way. And 6. Point. All right. We come off. We pay. And I'm going to press that. Come out. We're off on the come out. 6. The easy way. All right. 6. Probably looking for 6. And 5. 5. We got 25 there. 25 pays 35. And I'm going to rack it this time. I'm going to play a little conservative. So since we press that 6, I'm going to start a strategy where you press, same bet, press, same bet. $12 midnight. Nothing happening for us. And heart 8. Square pair. All right. So that 30 pays 35. Since we same betted and racked it, we're going to press that 8. And we've got 60 on the 6 and 8. And 5. All right. 25 pays 35. We're going to hold true to racking. And 6. All right. So 6. That 60 pays 70. And we are going to rack or Press 1 unit, we got 90. And then we'll rack that as profit. And 5. All right, so we've hit that 5 now 3 times. I'm going to press it because it's come up quite a bit. And 6. All right, so 90 pays 120. Drop me a nickel. And we're going to rack that since that's good. All right, so things are getting a little sketchy. I'm going to do one more roll, see what happens, and then we'll make some decisions. All right, 4. 4 the hard way. All right, nothing happening. But I am going to regress down and take some profit and put it in my pocket. I know mid-roll color up, but I'm getting a lot of red. All right. Still looking for the 6. And 7 out. All right, do you see what happened? Even though I was up to 90 here, 60 here, 50, I regress back down to the base bet of this table, 7 out. So timing is everything. The reason why I regress back down is we had quite a few rolls and we should expect that 7 to show up 1 out of every six rolls. So you've got to be smart. You've got to take your profit when the time states, and you've got to, don't worry about regressing down. You still got money out there, but the money out there is casino money. So we've paid off everything. We've got our bets back. So let's do one more roll. See if we coming out. Yo 11, winner. And 9. Center field 9. All right, same deal. Currently we have 100 on every number. Looking for the $20 cap. There we go. 440 inside. And here we go. Roll. And 6. Easy 6. All right. So that 6 pays 150. And you're going to say, dealer, regress me down. And he takes all your bets and thanks you for giving him quarters. To 220 inside. And we're back. This is the 370. So we're looking for another $70 to get our money back. And okay, roll them. And 10, nothing happening. 10. 10, back to back, and 7 out. That's too bad. Too bad. But, you know, we won some money. All right. Let's do our countdown. This is going to be close, I think. And we've got 1,800. We know that this is 500. Okay. 1,900. So $2,479. Okay. We lost $21 right there. As you saw, we really only had one good roll. And that's when you get on a good roll like that with a strategy like this, that really helps. And hitting in this strategy, you want to hit those first two numbers. But if you don't, your time's going to come because somebody will roll it. It's just a matter of patiently waiting for your time to come. And that is it. That's the 440 regression. So this is the strategy for players who want a little firepower without going reckless. And to me, it's a very solid strategy. The only thing that could get you is after you put your money out with a $2,500 bankroll, if you hit 7 on that first roll after the point has been set, that's trouble. But it doesn't happen all the time. So you're given your chance to really score big on that first couple of hits. So if you hit one of these inside numbers on the first hit, you get back $370. That means you only have $70 that you would lose. And then your next hit, say on a 9, $50 would pay $75. So that's your win right there. And technically, instead of regressing one more time, you could stay up at that level with casino money. But if you regress down even farther, that means you're guaranteeing profit hitting your rack. So those are decisions that you can make. You know, you don't have to follow this strategy by the book, but you know, hit this hard, lock it down, play smart. Sometimes you have to play this game with your gut of like, how is that shooter? What has his shooting history been? And, you know, that's how you win. Thanks for watching Craps University. We're looking forward to the next episode. Thanks, everyone.